Before features, let's frame the real product. Predictable sales velocity. Velocity depends on how clean your information travels through the market. RealtyHub MLS gives developers a controlled distribution layer, the same baseline infrastructure mature markets rely on. Most teams think the challenge is managing agents. In practice, it's managing versions. Different PDFs, different prices, different statuses in circulation. When the market copies and forwards, your presentation becomes inconsistent, even if your internal team is excellent. The daily cost isn't mistakes, it's friction. Friction slows decisions. More follow-ups, weaker viewings, slower negotiations, and your team ends up doing market support work instead of running a clean sales machine. Cypress is maturing fast. International demand, more inventory, more competition. But coordination is still informal. MLS is the missing governance layer, a standard over information flows. The losses are quiet. Buyers hesitate when they see mixed versions. Duplicates dilute positioning, and agents compete with inconsistent pricing. Over time, velocity drops and cost rises. Not because of effort, but because the environment has no shared standard. Simple definition: you carry responsibility for outcomes, but you lose control of representation once distribution starts. RealtyHub MLS rebalances this. You stay the source of truth, agents stay the sales force, and the market stays aligned. Think of MLS as the market operating system. Portals give visibility, WhatsApp gives communication, CRM runs internal execution. MLS is the missing layer between them. It standardizes the market-facing version of your project. These 6 advantages aren't separate features. They create one outcome. You move from manual distribution to structured publishing. With one project you can manage. With 10 plus, structure becomes non-negotiable. First shift: canonical project data. One master record, one official version. Agents stop recreating your project from screenshots or memory. They share your source. Your sales team stops being a correction department. Price is positioning. When pricing versions fracture, negotiations weaken. Price history isn't a dashboard feature. It keeps the market aligned with your strategy over time, so agents and buyers operate from the same reality. Availability clarity is a conversion lever. Buyers can accept not available. What hurts is uncertainty. Live status keeps agents focused on real inventory, improves viewing quality, and reduces wasted cycles. Documents are where consistency either holds or drifts. One central library means agents always pull the newest plans, renders, and specs. It's not storage, like it's brand discipline at scale. This changes exposure economics. Instead of repeatedly pushing materials, you publish once into a professional network that depends on accurate data. Each structured project increases ecosystem reach, a compounding distribution asset. Archiving is governance. When you're repricing or repositioning, you need quiet phases. In MLS, one action can reduce visibility instantly, so your external footprint matches your internal strategy. Pre-launch is where information spreads faster than readiness. A structured pre-launch stage lets you build awareness without releasing incomplete materials, so you control timing, messaging, and market expectations. The upgrade isn't a nice page. It's consistent presentation at scale. Every agent can send a premium project page without creating their own version, so your project stays market-ready through third parties. In Cypress, trust is relationship-driven. A professional developer page becomes a credibility shortcut inside the ecosystem, helping brokers outside your usual circle understand your portfolio and engage faster. Brand consistency isn't cosmetic, it's conversion psychology. When everything looks unified, the market assumes operational competence. Branding controls ensure your footprint feels like one company, not scattered materials. MLS shows competitors through real market inventory, not marketing noise. you see what agents actually present as alternatives, which is what truly influences buyer decisions. Buyer reactions reveal demand before your pipeline confesses it. Not for dashboards, for decisions. Which units need a new angle? Which layouts attract attention? Which pricing needs adjustment? Over time, insights reduce reliance on intuition. Mature market developers win by reading trends early. This future module is designed to bring that visibility to Cypress developers without needing an internal analyst team. CRM here isn't another tool, it's execution discipline. Inquiries, agent relationships, tasks, follow-ups, structured in one place. When distribution becomes professional, execution becomes the next bottleneck. CRM stabilizes it. This improves lead quality. Instead of viewings for curiosity, you get viewings for intent. Clients react to catalogs before visiting, protecting your team's time and improving the tone of the sales process. NFC is a small cue that signals modernity. One tap to your professional page and portfolio. In premium markets, trust often begins with tiny details, and this is one of them. This is your control room. As teams scale, complexity must be handled by systems, not memory. One dashboard keeps projects, data, documents, statuses, and workflows aligned. So execution doesn't depend on scattered files. Repositioning is normal. What hurts is when messaging changes internally, but old versions remain active externally. These tools ensure your external footprint updates instantly, matching your strategy in real time. This turns the agent network into an inbound sourcing engine. You receive structured opportunities from verified professionals, filtered by relevance. A real edge for land leads and joint venture discovery. This isn't about cleaner portals. It's governance. One truth, many distributors. That's how mature markets protect pricing integrity, brand consistency, and buyer confidence. Consistency compresses the decision cycle. When every touchpoint tells the same story, buyers move faster because they're not resolving contradictions. So consistency isn't branding, as it's speed. Absorption improves when friction drops, not through hype, through clean execution, correct inventory, better qualified viewings, fewer delays, fewer disappointments. That's how momentum builds month after month. Marketing spend often replaces what infrastructure should do. When distribution quality is high, spend becomes more efficient. Over time, MLS shifts you from paying to be seen to being naturally present in the professional ecosystem. This isn't a trend, it's a maturity pattern. As markets grow, they standardize information flow. Cypress is at that point now, with more foreign buyers and more inventory volume. Developers need agents for scale. Agents need developers for inventory. MLS makes that relationship operationally clean. Fewer misunderstandings, fewer version conflicts, and faster execution across the market. Let's turn your distribution into a controlled system. We'll onboard your team, structure one project library, and make updates automatic, not manual. Lowest risk test. One project, one master record, one controlled distribution flow. Would you like to try RealtyHub in your day-to-day work? Type "try" in the chat, and we'll activate your access today.